Yep, I'm in the garage. I'm by myself. I still can't do anything, but we're going to talk about that and how this is going. So yes, this YouTube channel is not about physical therapy and rotator cuff surgeries and everything. It's about me building projects and stuff in the garage. But if you're watching this video, it's because you're here about rotator cuff surgery. Because I had one. Tomorrow, not tomorrow you guys watching, my tomorrow, which will be January the 20th, will be 12 weeks, I will be out of rotator cuff surgery. And so, here's how it's going. I'm one of those lucky people who I went back to the doctor last week and he was not impressed because I'm having a little bit of a pop when I move my arm sometimes, and they gave me an MRI because he was concerned. And then I ended up getting a cortisone shot in the shoulder because I have scar tissue. Scar tissue is causing me to have a catch, which is getting better. I'm going to go see him another week and a half from now, and they're going to do another checkup on it to see if he feels better about it, making the popping and having the little bit of pain, which it's not as bad now after that shot. That's a whole nother thing. I've done the 6-week video, and then we're continued on from there. I have done some things. I'm actually loading the wood burner by myself. I am picking up smaller pieces of wood to toss in with my right hand, still doing the larger pieces with my left hand. A lot of what I do may not be recommended by the doctor or physical therapist, but I'm also in my own mind thinking, well, I'm smart enough to know that if I reach out to do something that I shouldn't be doing, my body's going to tell me I shouldn't be doing it, and I'm not going to try and power through that. I'm going to go, oh, yep, nope, shouldn't be doing that. I don't know how some people are. I've already told my physical therapist and my doctor about some of the stuff I've been doing, and they kind of go, you really should, but are you? I'm like, no, I'm not really trying to hurt myself by doing it this way. I'm using my left hand some and using my body mechanics to protect my shoulder, but I'm not sitting on the couch twiddling my thumbs. I'm one of those people who can't do that. That usually, if you're watching this, you're one of those people too, and that's how your shoulder, because you don't sit on the couch and do nothing all the time, because you're like me and you're an idiot and go do stuff that you're probably too old to be doing. But anyways, this week I'm starting to feel better. This week there's less pain. Seems like there's less pain every week. A little bit more free range of motion every week. I can do. Oh, there was the pop right there. I can do that. I can raise my arm out like this. I can't handle any weight out there. I can't, if I go to like rotate around to the palm, my hand out this way, that doesn't work real well. If I go to hug somebody, I can get out, right? But when you go to wrap your arms around them, there's a rotate here. That one still kind of hurts a little bit. So there's some movements that are like right here, I can do this all day long. This feels good. This is not bad. But some movements, when you go to turn it, like they feel tighter, and you just have a little bit of strength you got to get by, and a little bit of stretching motions and stuff. And I'm on the right track. I don't think I'm like very far behind, but I know there's another guy in therapy right now that's not. He's like roughly about the same time I had mine, and he's got a little bit more motion than me. Seems like that's pain-free. Everybody's different. And maybe I've got more anchors than him, and my surgery was a little bit more evasive than his was. That's possible. Didn't ask him that. He didn't ask me, so we don't know. So I had 4 anchors, 4 of them. 1 bicep, no. 2 bicep, 1 labrum, 1 rotator anchor. I got 4. And then they done some stitching and stuff to tendons, and there was a whole list of stuff. But I'm feeling probably more normal. 6 weeks, I still felt pretty fragile. At 12 weeks now, I feel like I can get out and do stuff. I'm gonna load these car rims in the truck today and take them to have the tires taken off of them. Like I said, predominantly with my left hand, but I can pick one of them up here and I can grab it with my right hand to help stabilize it, but I'm holding most of the weight with my left arm. Not too bad. That's pretty heavy. That's a 19 with a 245 40R 19 on it. So not necessarily light. Loading the wood boiler and doing that kind of stuff's pretty easy now. I did have to shovel snow, which I'm always shoveling with this arm out and just kind of stabilizing back here with this one, not moving this joint any really, just kind of like moving my, doing that, shoveling snow. And I was able to run the tractor. My tractor, your elbow sits on the armrest and your joystick for the front loader is right there. So you're not reaching out to run a loader with your arm not stabilized. That probably has a lot to do with it because Dad's tractor is actually that way. And I don't know that I would have been able to run that for very long, but my tractor with my arm sitting on the armrest, I can run my tractor for a while to clean my driveway off because, you know, if you guys are watching this, this is in January of 2025 and I'm in Southern Ohio and we just recently had a Monday where we got like 8 inches of snow, which we haven't had that much snow for a while. And today is Sunday the 19th and we got like 3 inches today and we've had little spurts in between there. So, I mean, we're seeing a lot of snow this winter, a lot more than we have been. So yes, I've been out moving around. I've not slipped and fall. That's one thing that scares me to death because I'm like walking around like super careful outside because man, if I slip and fall, I know that's not going to be good. That'd be bad. I am sleeping in the bed now. I can't remember exactly when I started sleeping in the bed, but at 6 weeks, I'm pretty sure I was still sleeping in the chair. So somewhere between there and now, I'm now sleeping in the bed now. I'm pretty comfortable with that. I got to be careful not to roll over on my right side, but fortunately I'm usually a left side to back sleeper, not a right side sleeper. So that helps me out. Going to work, keep in mind I am a controls engineer, so the heaviest thing I carry is a laptop. When I put my backpack on, I will grab a hold of my backpack strap with my left hand. I will put my arm in it and I will lift the backpack with my left hand up onto my shoulder, not putting the weight anywhere on my arm until it gets up here on my shoulder, and then throw my left arm through the loop and putting it on, sliding the weight up this arm to get it on my back. And when I take it off, it's the same thing. I slip this arm off first and I grab the weight of the backpack and let it off my arm without putting weight on this arm, because that's what I carry my laptop in. But outside of that, my job revolves backpack, computer, and a desk occasionally. But small hand tools, doing stuff like, you know, we had to pull some covers off some lights yesterday outside to replace the light bulb. And I was able to use a small screw gun, like a miniature one, not like I got some DeWalt drill guns, but it's a small one, like a little impact. And I was able to reach up with it. See, I just had a pop right there again. To reach up with it and run the screws out and drop the cover down, change the light bulb out, reach up, put the cover back on, standing on the ladder, wife holding the ladder, worry about me the whole time I'm doing it, saying, now don't fall, don't hurt yourself. And it's, I know, yes, it's a danger, I could do it. I'm not willing to just sit down and quit. I'm taking risks that maybe you guys shouldn't take, maybe I shouldn't take, but that's me. But 12 weeks, I've got a lot more movement. I just don't have as much strength, and I've got the weird popping because I have scar tissue. Outside of that, life is kind of feeling like I'm back to normal. I'm driving a vehicle fine now. I can hold the steering wheel and I can rotate the full, you know, that's a problem. When at the beginning, it's like, okay, down here I'm cool, but anytime I had to reach this arm up here, that was not going to happen. If you had to reach out to touch something on the dash, like the volume or anything, or mess with any settings for your heater or air controls, you almost felt like you had to lean way forward so you didn't have to, so your arm was like right here. You wasn't able to reach out like this right here. And so now all that's getting more normal. I can reach out There's pop again right there. I can reach it. See, now that I've had that, now I won't have it again for a minute. And that's what makes them think it's scar tissue, because it'll pop and then that movement frees up. So I can reach out, I can touch stuff on the dash, that's fine. And then, so each movement I have, there's a pop. Once it pops, it usually frees up, and this weather's not helping matters. It's cold here, it's supposed to get even colder tomorrow. So, 12 weeks out, I'm getting better. I'm not ready to start coming back to the garage and being heavy projects yet. Although I'm taking these rims, have tires take off of them, because I'm gonna try my hand at fixing some curb rash and polishing these and repainting these. So I guess I am kind of thinking about getting back into projects, even though I want to get back on the big red truck. But the stuff that needs to be done on that, I'm not ready for with this arm yet, because it is going to be my priority project once this gets back towards normal. So if you've got any questions about 12 weeks out of rotator cuff surgery, or any questions about, do I regret having it done? I'll tell you this, the good news is the pains and the weaknesses that I'm having now is all like superficial pain. The pain I was having before the surgery was all like in the joint, like deep down, aching, the kind of pain that would drive you nuts. Now I can sit down in a chair and be comfortable. And before, it would just be like this throbbing in the joint all the time. So I can tell you, I'm happy I had it done. I think this is only temporary. I'll get this worked out, but the actual joint pain is gone. So, if you've got any questions about rotator cuff surgery that you think that I can answer, I'm not a doctor. I'm not a therapist. I don't know. I can't name you any of the fancy internal parts. I'm reading them on my paper about my operation going, I don't even know how to pronounce that, okay? But I can tell you from a general standpoint of somebody who gets out and works every day, what I've gone through, how I feel about it, and how things have worked, the little tricks and things that I've figured out to do that have helped me along the way. If you've got questions, put them in the comments. I'll answer them the best I can. I do read the comments, I do answer them. But yep, 12 weeks out of rotator cuff surgery, and I'm kind of hoping about a month or so from now to be back in this garage shooting videos about stuff I'm building and not about this arm. So guys, thanks for watching. Hit that like and subscribe if you don't mind, help the channel grow, and we'll see you later.